Hey everyone, Old Man here. How are you guys doing today? Okay, so this is the prerequisite training for being able to play Blast Deck. So I'm going to show you some things, and often when you see people getting into Blast Deck, there are certain things that they're missing that are holding them back, they're unaware of. I've seen people sling the combos at the right angles, but it doesn't work. They can't get it together before the bombs roll away, and they don't know why. And so I'm going to show you everything you need to know to be set to start learning Blast and the most effective way to do it. So you can see my deck here. Some of these cards like Core Freezer, Fire, they're like more expensive cards, and just for practicing I want to have a cheaper deck. So I use this deck. I put on cheaper clones I can cycle through quickly. See the practice button on the bottom right? If you click that crown, then it'll turn off enemy clones. So you want to click that crown and then push the practice button. Alright, now that we're here in practice mode, first thing that you're going to want to do is learn to sling from your string on your tower at different heights. When you first start playing the game, see where the spot on the string the blast grenade is right here? It's kind of automatic to think that you have to put your thumb there and you have to sling it from that height. So sometimes I see people trying to defend something, they'll angle it down. When you have a clone on your string, you can put your thumb on the string anywhere and play it from that point. So watch what happens when I play it from the bottom of the string. I'm just going to touch the bottom of the string, the bomb goes there. I can play it from the bottom. If I touch the top, it goes there. Anywhere you touch on the string, the clone will go there. So just quickly practice slinging from some different heights if you've never done it before. You'll very quickly get muscle memory for that. Alright, once you've done that, the next thing, key important thing we want to be able to do is insta-reload the string. So I'm going to load up my plane bomb here, and I'm just going to sling it. And when I let go, watch how fast I reload the string with the blast grenade. Alright, I'm just going to cycle through my clones here, and you can just see how fast the switching is. Alright, I call it like insta reloading. So you want to be able to get used to that, because a lot of combinations are made out of insta reloading, insta slinging, and also insta reloading with a slight pause and then a sling. So what you want to do is first just practice insta reloading and slinging as fast as you can, cycling through each slot. So I'll just quickly show you what that looks like here. I end up missing one there, but that's okay. Yeah, so that's just basically slinging them as fast as I can. And then once you've done that, the next thing you want to do is practice insta reloading and having pulling the string back right away, having a slight pause and then slinging. And you cycle through each slot. You want to get comfortable doing it from each slot. So I'll show you what that looks like here. Alright. Then once you've done that, the last step to do is repeat those, but practice from slinging from different heights on the string. So I'll just quickly show you before the timer runs out here. Alright. I'll get the game restarted here and I'll be back with you in just a second. Alright, so now that we've practiced slinging clones as fast as we can, while reloading the string as fast as we can, from different slots, we want to learn to do this from the same slot. Now there's a slight difference here. I'm going to load this green Core Invader clone here. Now watch what happens when I sling it and then insta-tap and try to pull the string back on the same slot. Okay, it didn't work because it was just too fast. When you go from the same slot, you have to hesitate slightly. So a good way to do it is to sling your clone, place your thumb over the slot as fast as you can, and then just pause for the slightest amount. Like maybe a quarter of a second. It's a very slight amount. So let's see what that looks like here. Alright, so go ahead and practice that. And once you get it successfully, practice it from all the slots, because it's going to feel different from different slots. Of course, the fourth slot will be the most difficult because it's the most farthest away. So let's see what it looks like slinging from the same slot, but from the fourth slot. Alright. Now this skill is absolutely crucial if you want to play Blast Deck in 1v1s and in 2v2s. And the reason for that is you can sling combos from the same slot, and if you've played a combo already, it'll appear in your next slot in the same order. So as soon as you have the first clone from that combo in your hand, you can sling it again. And then you can also sling from different, you basically have 5 cards available to you, not just 4. So I'm going to sling a combo, and I'll just show you what I mean here. Okay, see how my sticky bomb is on next? Okay, now check this out. Now that I've done that combo, I'm going to do this here. So I sling a 3-piece combo, then I did a 2-piece combo. Now I can sling the first combo again from the same slot. Super fast, way faster than waiting for all 3 cards to be in your hand again. So this will vastly open up all your options, and it's just a great skill to have, no matter what type of deck you play.